Stand close.
Yep. I want you to do a silly thing, which is to feel your pulse. And it might be nice to keep it there for the whole poem. It's kind of long. And just like you follow the drum beat when Amy tells a story, it's a nice thing to come back to if you find yourself lost in the words somehow. And that you are alive and listening. My friend Shay said yesterday that January feels like dawn to him, and that really hit me because of the timing of this poem, so there you go. My only faith in technologies are of that which are old. I trust in the breakthroughs of a seed through soil. This is a revolution readying the heart to rest under the morning blankets of frost, under the thinnest layers of snow melting, just as the sky turns blue before dawn and the landscape begins to refresh its color. The colors before dawn are not the diversity of daytime. Night is governed by the subtlety of billions of colors burning in similarity. Those stars are seeds scattering themselves in the cosmos like the life force we see in humanity, almost. Like a supernova, a sprout, an eddy start, the electromagnetic unfold of the heart requires a field of darkness to see it. They're all the same pattern, but otherwise we can only feel it, believe it. And what do we find when we study dark spots in the sky? We find galaxies of previously believed impossible size. I'm going about my day, with the door wide open to dark wind and heavy rain, watching the trees sway. Alder tree tips more purple on days like today. Having worked my body and dried off my hands, the forward inspiration to finding land and the backward resting into the back of the chair. A warm drink in my mouth, beautiful and bitter. Fresh squash pie, coming in from the rain, hitting my face, and hanging my wet clothes on the peg. Easy. At some kind of winter ache in my heart. My eyes resting their sleepy gaze out the window, curled up under winter wool and down, watching stars. Some things dark and unknown, others emerged but not flowering, more like a leaf, marvelous on its own, a reflection of the structure of the plant, fully grown, the visible veins echoing the fractal truth of the world still, creased exactly the same way as a stream sees the hills. In the same way, our fingers trace soft, naked skin, releasing old tension and muscles within. To be small is blessed. To be large is blessed. And did you know we're exactly in the middle? Isn't that cool? The leaf can stay green through winter's riddle, and the flower is not life's perfect whittle. Flowering is not the ultimate purpose to live. It is the harmonic band of all elements and elementals that give us reason to dance as animals, fungi, and leaves, as rivers, winds, waves, stones, and snails, and seeds. It is the exquisite diversity that is so ethereal and so heartbreaking. A pang in my heart, like the pain from a fire spark, temporary, and you would not walk away from a fire that sparked you, just that you would notice it, a hot orange speck on your hand disappearing into black like a freckle. And it is heartbreaking by just how lovely it is, knowing that elegance is all of us within. And somehow as a culture, we've forgotten that truth, but we will remember our archaic sooth. The heart, the soothsayer of our unspoken prayer. Beauty lives in us when we open the door, letting even darkness define it more. The negative space, giving form to grace. Dress up in your tears. Your friends will see your strength here. Declare your troubles, declare the unknown, until there is nothing but thin blankets of snow. Nothing but flow. And thank God for the ocean. Thank God for motion, for movement and muscles and music and watching these as they pass through, not to consume us, but to choose to be human between conception and humus, to notice tenderly the capacity for certainty, for nurturing, gentleness, truth, and intent, opportunities to play, kindness's servant. And somewhere inside us, buried deep like a seed, we begin to remember a secret with ease, that the greatest kindness is truth. Even if we can't name its fruit, its exact flowering, we can listen for other parts of its offering, like the leaf, collecting pure energy, quietly giving itself to the whole plant freely. Listening is as loud as speech. Its radiance embedded in you, never impeached. Listen with love, for that is who you are. Love will bring change and stability with the deepest art. Evolution is an unraveling storm, and involution embeds spirit into form. The human being is both. We're the flower and the compost, the root, the rot, the misty mountains and slimy slug snot. We are the calming song of a rocky stream, and we're meant to relate with other beings. We're a seed still nestled under blankets of mulch and frost. We are a young cedar tree sprouting up from the moss. Watch how your heart remembers those shapes. Humbling acquisition. A warm December night, a walk along the road, a bouquet of dead flowers, a comforting load in my palm, the colors all over, muted and calm. I'm singing, but no person can hear me. I feel I could vanish into infinity. It makes me happy. A joyful mystery, a magician's apprentice to secrecy, and a life of hard work and inner study, divination, and my hand-crank mill on the mind, a reverence for fresh bread and humankind. And later, it makes me sad. Will I be invisible forever? Empty hands? Can you please not turn away? This is a global revolution, and love stays. It stays in the ache and the joy and the fear. We'll notice it and let it pass clear through our hearts while we start each day anew, just listening to what we want to do. And you may want to feel shameful if you did something wrong. And you best be sorry if you want to invite forgiveness along. It's okay to feel bad, but it's not who you are. Remember the darkness framing the stars. Now, there's 3 little spiders that live in my room. One on the papers, the right side of my desk. Don't know why it likes that spot to move around and rest. It's been there, despite my shuffling, a week at best. A week. One lives at the head of my bed. When I turn the light on, it gets scared and goes to its corner web. The last I know of above a kitchen shelf doesn't move much, just being itself. They're all a slightly different size, and they all see a different world through their many arachnid-type eyes. And this is the feeling you get from a vivid dream. It is Orenda, the mystical force present in all people beings. And does it creep you out or make you smile? Because we're all here on Earth for only a short while. A spider, much shorter time than us. A tree outlives in multitudes tremendous. The clouds pass over the mountains in just a few hours, and the sun shines through them with awe-striking power. Each person, the light, and the clouds, a unique perspective. Each person blessed with their own genesis of directives. Someone else's gift is not meant to be yours. We'll rise up together like crashing waves on the shore, ionized and relentless. Each one breaking, beautiful, cleansing, fierce and changing. Within us all, the potential to heal the world. Within us all, the genetic code to unfurl and crack out of the ground. We'll grow out of a culture of hatred, anger, addiction, and greed. And like the Mexican proverb, we'll declare we are freed. They tried to bury us. They didn't know we were seeds.